I want to take a second and talk about color psychology and how to use it when you're developing your brand kit and designing for your real estate business. I think that one thing that we neglect to think about with colors is that they have a lot of deeper meaning. Sometimes we don't even realize they have deeper meaning because it's all psychological. So, if you think of an example of colors and where they maybe work in more than just a color. Think of McDonald's, right? McDonald's uses the colors red and yellow. So do a lot of fast food places too. These red and yellow means action and passion and energy and excitement. And then you combine it with yellow, which means happiness and joy and um, fun and positivity. Those two things are two things that you really want when you're thinking of a fast food company, right? First of all, they want you to take the action of actually using their fast food company, but then they also want it to be a happy experience and a positive experience for you. Now, so thinking of that same kind of line of thinking, what do we want our people to do, our clients to do, and what do we want them to be thinking? That's where we can use color psychology to create our real estate brand and really think about what's going into it. So, for example, if I feel like I'm a really happy, really energetic, um, optimistic, friendly real estate agent, but I also really value trust and honesty and loyalty, then maybe I'm going to combine the color blue with some orange and yellows or something like that, right? You could also think about using green, right? Think about green as, um, safety and prosperity. Um, there's a lot of good things associated with green. You can think of that with, right? General Scott uses green. It also means stability and growth. So think about those colors, especially when you're working in developing colors for your brand. Now, the tool that I like to use to pick brand colors is called Coolors. So Coolors, spelt Coolors, right here, is really great because you can use a generator, which is this, to generate kind of your own custom palettes and really tweak them. Or you can use the trending palettes option, which is this here, to create something completely new. I personally like to use the Explore Trending Palettes options. So let's start there. Let's see. These all look really cool to me, but I think I'm going to think about what I said earlier about wanting to do maybe some blue, green, and yellow and orange, and this right here looks really good to me. If I click these three dots right at the underneath this color palette here, it opens up and I can open the palette, I can open it in the generator, I can explore similar ones, I can check the contrast of them if you have a pro account, which is really great if you're doing something more like web design. There's lots of cool options. Let's see, maybe before I commit to it, I want to see it more in a visual aspect. So I'm going to hit visualize colors. And that's going to take me to this page. So here I can see it in like web design. Here I can see it in a postcard. Here's another on a dashboard. Here's with icons. Here's like almost a little bit of a business card. And I'm gonna be like, okay, I like the way these work together. I like the way that this is a blue that feels very steady to me. This feels like a blue-green that's very lively and growth-oriented. All sorts of things like that. So I think I'm gonna use this. So I'm gonna go back to this palette here. I'm gonna hit these three dots again and I'm gonna hit open palette. Okay, now that I have this, I'm gonna I really like it. These are the hex codes. Those are really important. I would write those down so you don't lose them. But you can copy these and take them straight into Canva. So say I'm going to, I want to change this square from black to that dark color. I can go right here, paste in the hex code that I copied, and there's the color. And there's that. So now if I wanted to add it to a brand kit, I could. Maybe I want to add it to the Ellie Pasta brand kit. Or here's the test brand kit, right? I can select that brand kit, and then I can do add this color, right? So now I'm going to hit paste again. And there is saved to brand kit. So that's a really great way to explore colors and really make that work. So real quick, if I had went and added multiples, right, I could, we'll use the John L. Scott one for example. If I had added multiples, we'll delete that. And I have a real estate graphic here for social media use. I can come here and I'm just going to select this whole thing. The colors aren't quite working for me. So I'm going to click brand on the left here and just hit shuffle. And there, it hits my brand colors. I get more into using the brand kit in another video, but this is a great way to get started and choosing your colors on how to really make it work for you. And if you have questions, let me know.